All right, so first question. It's more like questions and like how you feel about them and less of a podcast. But whoever gets a good idea, what influenced a hobby of yours and how is it going? Could be, I mean, Jay's guitar, obviously. Jay.
I thought that was a cop-out answer for me. I was just
No,
like...
no, no, it's not a.
I
That's one
stole
of your
everybody
hobbies.
else's hobbies.
You stole everyone else's hobbies.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
guitar
joke I
because
did.
of Jay, but
And how is that going for you, Jay?
Good when I have the time. It's fucking brutal finding it. But, yeah.
That's good. I mean, you're doing more videos, aren't you?
Now I have the opportunity to, now that I don't live on a rock with no access to,
A
let's say, an
literal
HDMI
rock,
cable.
not like a figurative rock.
Or rock in the ocean.
I mean, Joe, I haven't talked to you in a while, but I don't know what the heck you've been up to, but
I mean, hobby-wise, I don't know. I kind of stole everybody else's hobbies, like the gaming and all that.
gaming for at least me has slowed down a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's very
Like
saddening,
a
but
lot.
It is what it is.
But in the same sense, like I guess I'd have time to play. I just haven't really found anything that I wanted to play.
You gonna play some Black Ops or?
Oh, my mom's gonna watch Graham that Friday night, so I'm down to play if you're gonna be on. For sure.
You should
I'll
be,
play some
yeah.
Zambies.
Some zombies? Jay,
Zombie
you playing that?
booty.
No, I
Jay's
have work
got
that day
work.
in the afternoon shift.
Is he not? What happened to this guy already? He's not.
I think we killed him right before we got off last time.
Oh, okay, well then we can rotate to a different. Austin, any hobbies that you've been pursuing as of
No,
late?
not of lately.
Other than work.
He's getting a
PC,
lot better at twiddling his thumbs.
yeah, the PC is really bad, and no had the narrow for that.
This is kind of like a side question, or like yeah, but was there any like goals you set in the beginning of the year that you've like stuck to? Like I had a goal of learning to like I know how to whistle, but I wanted to learn how to
Dad whistle.
two-finger whistle, like the
Yeah,
loud,
dad
like
whistle.
yeah, like the really loud whistle. I wanted to learn that this year, and I definitely didn't.
Hey, it's okay. You still got 4
You
months.
built it up so well to say, and
it's-
I've made no
3
progress.
months.
It's actually way harder than like I don't know. I'm not very good at it.
I'm
Meanest
just gonna
thing, Jay?
spit all over my fingers.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's you usually have practice goes with that.
Yeah, I'm not very good. Like I can whistle, obviously, like I said, but the two-finger whistle can't do it. But I do, and like you guys said, I do have some time still. But I'm moving to meanest thing, Jay.
do it.
All right.
Kid.
You guys done with that question, I guess. What is one artist that you would have that you could choose for a 6-hour car ride? Like just one artist. 6-hour car ride. I guess like Mayday Parade would be a good one for me because they just have so much
Ooh,
music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I misunderstood the question. I thought
Yeah,
you meant,
like you only can
Yeah.
pick one artist for 6 hours. Like
Joe Spencer from
I
Iceland
thought you
Kills would be a
meant,
cool dude.
riding a car ride for 6 hours with them
Oh,
in
yeah,
your
wait.
car.
no,
with
no,
you.
no.
Wait, is that what you meant?
No, I meant as in like yeah, like
Just
you
to
have
listen to.
yeah, you have like 6 hours in a car ride, but you can only
Yeah.
choose like one artist.
Oh, I thought you meant like a personal one-on-one conversation with them.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, you could do. Let's just do both as answers. Just obviously.
I take Ed Sheeran in a car and talk to him for 6 hours
You-
while he's screaming to be let go and released.
I mean, you definitely could if that's how you feel.
Trying to pry the door open.
He's like, "Let me leave." I guess like Mayday Parade would be a good one for me, but like
Yeah,
to the
that's pretty solid.
second part of that question, if you wanted to say like
Derek Sanders,
I don't know someone to talk to for 6 hours,
Eat from Fallout Boy.
I feel like Will Ramos would be a good one in my opinion because he's like
Ooh, yeah.
he's so like down to earth about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do they have to be alive?
I guess not. No.
What
Well,
about your
definitely
boy
not for the
Jim
first part of that
Henson?
question, but you can listen
I was
to him on
"Shout out to
Spotify.
Frank Sinatra, Frank Sinatra."
Yeah. Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, that's pretty generic of me to answer it that way. But I feel like that'd be so.
Hey, if that's how you
cool to
feel.
have.
Joe's like the whole rap pack, just bring them back.
Yeah, bring them all back. If I had to
Dick Van
listen to
Dyke.
someone nowadays, I had to listen to somebody nowadays.
I feel like Hot Mulligan would be
6
yours or
hours.
something.
Yeah, I'd say either like real friends.
Hot Mulligan or Rare Friends.
Yeah.
Macari?
Everything they have is like diverse enough where it wouldn't get stale.
Austin,
I don't know. That might
Jay?
be me being
Austin?
biased,
Austin J.
Hmm?
Question.
Oh, I said Macari.
Oh, Macari.
I feel like early Ice Nine Kills just because it tells a story.
Ice Nine
I
Kills.
just love. If I'm listening to like a whole like genre or like album or something, I just love genre or albums that have like a whole story throughout it.
I gotcha.
I'm surprised you didn't hit the Data membership.
I mean, it only lasts so long. I think Mavericks like 6 hours. I think they only have like 5 hours of good music.
5 hours of good music.
What?
They have 5 good albums. That's it. That's it.
Oh, okay, fair.
6 and 7 are trash. Did they make 7? Well, 6 is trash. I don't know if they made 7 yet.
Hot take.
What level's Yormintide now? 45.
What does Jormantide drop?
I gotta sneeze. Hold on. It still hasn't hit me yet. Okay, it went away.
Bless you, regardless.
You got sneeze cucked.
I can't wait to get unsick.
Yes.
All right. Oh, this was a good one that someone had asked me this question. Is there anything that, like anything significant that any of your ancestors did in their lives?
Oh,
At Joe?
I have
No.
two good answers.
Like, so for instance,
Bobbity boobity.
the guy that told me this said that his uncle worked on the atomic bomb in World War II.
Wow.
Brother,
That's
what?
Manhattan
That's
Project.
wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
mean-
pretty crazy.
You mean like culturally significant like that, or?
No, it doesn't. I mean,
Because I mean,
like when I think
you
of this,
have one, but
yeah, when I think of this, my grandpa brought the lima bean, or I think lima bean or kidney bean to Peru. That was pretty
that's
crazy.
pretty insane.
That's crazy.
That's about all I got. Nothing Manhattan Project-esque, but
Yeah, no, me either.
yeah,
Huh.
nothing that you can speak of, Joe.
No, I mean, my ancestors were in produce and stuff, so I mean, kind of
Okay,
like the
what kind of
local food
produce?
source kind of
Kind
thing.
of produce are we talking?
Like fruits and vegetables and
You know,
things like that.
kneecaps.
Kneecaps.
My favorite item on the menu.
Jay, did you have one?
Grandpa, my mom's side, was a diamond cutter for the Great British Empire when they occupied India.
Diamond
then,
cutter, you say, huh?
yeah.
Like,
To
why
which my sister instantly asked, "Did you need to keep any?" And he said no.
did you keep any?
I'm like, bro,
I guess-
that's not the right question to ask.
I mean, I don't know. Like, why? Like, what are they cutting the diamonds for? Just like jewelry you're talking, or?
I mean, we just had diamond mines in India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
We're
Grandpa on
talking
the
about,
other
like,
side went
forced
to
labor here,
Gandhi's.
man.
Yeah.
Forced labor. I
That
gotcha.
explains why Grandpa on the other side went to Gandhi's rallies. Well, one's interconnected with the other, you know.
Austin, did you have any answer to that?
Oh wait,
I don't really know.
wait, I have another one. Can I consider my grandma's first cousin as
I mean, yeah.
still related?
Yeah.
They started the tradition for throwing the octopus on the ice at hockey games, like at the Red Wings game.
What?
Yeah, because they own the fish market. Yep. Pete
That's
Cusimano. You can
weird.
Look it up.
I barely know that. But I'm not a big hockey person.
No, I know, but
But
Yeah,
that's
I did not know
interesting.
that was a thing.
that's your
Yeah,
tradition.
I
and
did know that.
You'll get fined for it and stuff now, but people still like saran wrap the octopus to themselves before the games and walk in and toss it on the ice. They get mad like because you gotta zamboni it after because it's technically not clean ice then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Zamboni.
Mhm. Trying to use my words of the day, you know.
Zamboni, word of the day. That's
I can
how
see
I
the
clean
I
it.
can see the phone notification right now.
Who else? I'm trying to like think of who we need to attack here. I guess I'll go get Yormutide.
Oh, you were talking? Okay.
You got nothing, Austin? Not that you can think of.
I don't think my family done anything.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. This is my last question here. Do you think our expectations on video games are too high? And I have like some examples, like Red Dead Redemption's World, where characters literally do like daily life stuff, like Elden Ring's combat, Hogwarts Legacy's atmosphere and gameplay and map, like 5K graphics and stuff. Like, do you think that
100%?
you think that like,
expectations are set high because they should be able to achieve that every time,
well,
but they're lazy.
I think I thought of this because like Elder Scrolls 6, like, I had this discussion with Renee about how I didn't want them to use the same engine, but what I meant was I don't want it to be clunky, like how they have been.
Yeah.
Like, they could add in like Elden Ring's combat or something like that. But I don't know. Like, like you look at a game like this that we're playing, Pal World, and it's a simple game, but it's I don't know. I guess it's just, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be like crazy.
Yeah.
I just think that our expectations for some video games are rather high.
Yeah, but like when you're talking AAA titles and stuff, like you should expect it.
Part of me agrees. Like, I know what to expect from a Call of Duty before it comes out.
Yeah, but you're gambling whether it's gonna be good or not.
Well, I think that all, like, a big part of that as well is like you're making it $70. Like, okay, it used to be $50 or $60, you know. $70, I'm paying a lot of money just to like pay for part of a game when back in the day it didn't, like, there were no DLCs, there were no season passes you had to buy, there were no this and that, like,
When they get all the
even
money
if-
from kids anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if there was DLC and stuff, it was like you bought like one or two, and that you had the full game.
Yeah. Or like
Whereas
the map packs
nowadays
back in
it's
the
like-
day in Call of Duty.
Even like, truthfully, I feel like Battle Passes kind of ruin games.
I
Yeah, like,
definitely
'cause-
agree.
like
As
every
someone who
game
doesn't
should have
really
a-
buy into the Battle Pass, and I just wait till I have enough of the credits to buy one, I feel like I have to pour the time into it to get like the value out of it.
Well, and
I
there's
don't
no
feeling
like,
restricted like that.
yeah, it just feels like, I don't know, back in the day when there was like content droughts in Destiny, we would bounce back to Borderlands or we'd bounce back to other games.
Yeah.
But I agree that like with the Battle Pass, I just feel like I'd have to pour time in. Like with Smite, it just always felt like when I bought the Battle Pass, I had to finish it
Mm-hmm.
because you're paying money for it.
And then at that
that's
point,
exactly
you're kind
what
of
they trap you on.
stuck into that game.
Yeah,
like,
you're stuck
you don't-
into that game.
You want to finish that battle pass. You don't have time to play any other game.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than what I had said, like expectation-wise, what do you think that why do you think our expectations are so high? Just because we've seen,
Yeah, because we've
like
seen that they can do it.
I've seen Fallout like change. Like Bethesda used to be the company that like ran things, and now it just feels like, I don't know, people weren't happy with Starfield. I didn't play it. Austin, did you buy Starfield?
I played it So the problem with Starfield, the world, whatever, it's cool, but the problem is No Man's Sky did it better
Yeah.
5 years ago, or however long it came out.
And with Starfield, I heard a lot of things as far as like Red Dead. You look at Red Dead, and people literally have scripted like they go through a whole day of like doing stuff, and in Starfield, people just feel like it's a bunch of like total NPCs. Like you just feel that it's that way.
Yeah, I mean, Starfield didn't do it bad. They didn't do it quite as good as Red Dead, but also Starfield's world is significantly larger than Red Dead's.
Yeah. Well, and I had also heard that a lot of it, my inventory's full, isn't it? I'd heard a lot of it is like the world. It's all like AI generated, so you get like 6 of the same maps or whatever. Just what I'd heard. Again,
To an
I didn't play. So.
extent, yeah, um. So yeah, you like land on the planet, and it'll take you to some randomly generated area with a set of number of things you can do, things you can find, whatever. It's not like Skyrim where you go to this specific location and there is a legendary sword. That's not going to happen.
Right.
And another problem with that game was the questing was fly to this planet, grab this thing, fly back to this planet. Oh, now fly to this planet, fly back. You know,
Oh, okay. Just like fetch quest.
pretty much.
I feel like Jay, do you feel that like there's huge expectations for this like Black Ops that's coming out?
There's always huge expectations just because it's literally the biggest. Like they used to have competition with Battlefield. Now Battlefield's practically dead after
They killed
Battlefield.
them, their own game.
Yeah, what was it, 70, 20, or 20? Whoa,
2022.
yeah, basically now Call of Duty's the only one standing, and they're the only ones to like first person shooter gamers
But
like look to.
I think that a lot of people just don't. I almost went. Oh, that is our base. I think that a lot of people expect to like when you. I think this goes back to like the Destiny thing where they talked about over delivering, which this should never be a thing. But like when you look at Black Ops 3, that game, as far as like, I guess gameplay goes, like it wasn't flawless, but the zombies part of the game was just so peak that it's almost hard for
Yeah.
me to play another. Like I expect
mean-
that out of this game that's coming out to be that good, you know?
And the problem is they already fired everyone who made those games that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you have to take the game for what it is, though. Like, I feel like it's subjective to the game. Like, I mean, you have Rockstar that sets super high standards for themselves, and they've only gone up. They've never
You have
really,
Nintendo.
reverted, and yeah, I mean, but then you have games where, like, like Call of Duty, where their, like, target audience is just going to be the same people every time. They know that they're going to sucker them into buying it just because they're releasing something new. They don't
Well,
have to. They,
I guess that's
they do
also
hype
part
it
of-
up and market it, but they don't have to.
They don't have to, but I think that's a big part of that as well is like people just need to not fall into that.
Yeah,
But
It's the problem. People want that new dopamine hit.
yeah, well, in a world of okay, I don't know what to play, like oh something new is coming out that's like familiar, of course I'm gonna buy it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
I mean I've put my foot down a lot recently, but and then again I still bought Modern Warfare 3 and played only a little bit of it. But I've
but-
kind of grown tired of the multiplayer stuff anyways, but
well, like competitive multiplayer, I understand.
and that's all you guys play, so and
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way. Like if that's what you guys like, then that's fine. But I don't enjoy it, so why would I even spend my
Yeah, I mean that's
the
fair.
time out of my day to play it?
Yeah, you like the cooperative thing. There's nothing wrong with that either. Like those are just as fun.
But I have high hopes for the zombies. Hopefully it's Not dog water. Trash. Trash
Yeah, I
game.
hope so. But plus,
That-
if it is like a co-op kind of game, I feel like we burn very quickly.
yeah, we don't really have a lot to play. Like I said, there's not a lot to.
So when we start in the new Minecraft server, boys?
If it's on PC, I could.
I mean, I
Realistically,
do,
I could buy it on. I could buy it on PlayStation, but
I do miss like the golden days of Destiny because we always had something to do or like somebody on or whatever.
yeah. Burr kind of
But
asked
it
me
just fell
this
off
question the
so-
other day. She said, "Is there like, I know this is a lot of like, I don't know what the right word would be, like nostalgia, I guess. Like
Yeah,
running my
probably.
brain, but like she's like, is there a time that like you could go back and play or whatever, and like, would there be a time that you would choose?"
Modern
And
Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, but either the original Destiny, like when that came out, and like us three or us six were, we'd play, like remember we would do raids like all day long
Mhm.
on all three characters, but we had time back then, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a huge part of it as well, like being. What do I want to say? Being like nostalgia based because we had time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, it was a good time. Or like back
Yeah,
in the
I enjoyed
Borderlands 3 days, or Borderlands 2 days when that first came out. We played a lot of that. They were good times.
yeah. I mean, is there a nostalgic value to it?
For
Of
sure.
course, but
I think for sure, but
I mean, I still had fun while doing it. Now, I would have had a completely different experience if I was doing it by myself,
yeah. That's fair.
because it would have not been like monumental or stood out and just been like another game.
Well,
But
how
the
many
fact that
times
we
have you
like all
gotten
got
on
into it?
How many times have you gotten on like Destiny 2 or something yourself and been like, "Okay, there's nothing I want to do."
I mean, yeah, a lot of the times.
Yeah. So it's definitely part of it, but
Shout out to all the people who game solo. I give you props. To keep yourself intrigued. 'Cause
just so
I
we're all
can't do
clear,
that.
Joe's the type of person that would play Skyrim and call me because he couldn't do it alone.
yeah,
Well, I
there's
have, like,
very few single player games that I'll be like, you know what, I'm playing that. But then I play it so fast that it's done in like 2 or 3 days.
yeah.
So I'm not like
Well, that's what you did with like
savoring the taste and experience.
you did that with Spider-Man and stuff as well, where it
that
just
and God of War and stuff. Yeah.
God of War.
Joe, you should get the new Silent Hill and play it. Well, the new old Silent Hill.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
Deal.
What was the other one that you did?
I
was,
recommended that to Jay because Jay likes the scary games like that, and I like to watch him play them.
Oh, Assassin's Creed. It's kind of the same way for you.
Yeah, but
I mean,
not
those-
the new ones.
Jay, slow down, jeez.
I lived every moment of Ezio Auditore's life.
Multiple times.
Maverick, where do we find cows? Other than my
Oh,
ex-girlfriend list.
Jesus, I just
Oh.
I just found some. You need small ones, right?
Oh, I mean, just regular cows would do.
King cow. Just kidding. That's not a thing. I swear I
Because
just
we
saw
need-
cows.
We need to put a cow back in the base. Because we need milk.
I have cows on me.
Oh,
Oh,
well, then put
they
one in the base.
maybe. I don't know what that
Oh.
means. I'm gonna go.
Never mind.
I'll go put a cow.
You
in
got
the
that dog. You got that cow in you.
Got that cow in me, brother.
Brother, what does that even mean? I don't know. It's provocative.
I don't know, brother. Not a clue. Here's a shiny cow. Even look at that.
I found a
What the
Zapdos.
fuck?
What do you want me to replace it with? Chicken.
You can replace it with one of those Goombas or whatever they are. The Goombas, Goombie, the big white guy.
Big white. Oh, okay. I understand now.
See.
That's it. That's all I got. Does anyone have anything else they wanna?
Well, can I have more of like a personal, revolutional question kind of thing? For
Yeah.
you specifically?
No.
For me specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like too many adjectives.
Yeah, I mean,
How-
the size of my brain's not that big, so you gotta dumb things down.
How-
Bill.
Like, how has being a parent been going? Like, is it what you expected? Are there still any challenges? Or
It is in a weird. Oh, Jay, these guys have no food again. In a weird way,
I just found them.
it's not what I expected, but I expected it to be way harder. But in the same sense, like, he's so easy. I really do mean that. Like, he's such an easy kid.
Mhm.
And I know that there are days where I'm exhausted, and then I come home, and it really does, like, I don't know, makes my day to see him. It's just it's way it's way easier than I expected, I guess. But like the first 3 months of parenthood are just brutal, in my opinion. Like you have to like figure out a routine. You have to figure out a rhythm that works for everything. Especially not having a kid, or like Graham was the first kid I'd ever held. Like obviously I didn't hold, like I haven't been around kids or babies that much, so
Yeah.
it's crazy. But you just roll with it. I don't know. I see a lot of you kind of go through the motions, and then you're like every day I can see that he's like learning new things, and it's really cool. Like you see that he's starting to crawl, and
I know,
so
how crazy is that to think?
that's
like, you have to teach this human being
Yeah.
everything.
well, and
for
then
its
like I
first,
said,
like,
he's starting
5 years of life.
he's
and
starting
then
to
they start
crawl,
learning things.
and I have to I'm like, okay, well now I have to move remotes out of the way because he goes and grabs them. I have to like hide my phone because he grabs that. Like,
Yeah.
just
I know that you
stuff.
didn't start crawling until you were like 4 or 5, but I think you got a superstar in your hands.
I didn't start crawling until I was 4 or 5.
Mhm.
I believe that actually.
Yeah. They dropped you a couple times.
I did fall down the stairs. This is fun fact for everybody. Did fall down the stairs when I was a wee lad. In
When I was a young boy.
wood stairs, concrete basement
Maybe that's
floor.
what chilled you out.
Maybe my brain
Oh,
has always
how's
worked
the woodworking thing?
I haven't haven't done a lot.
The wood's not working. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yes, the wood is currently not working. I haven't really done a whole lot. I have a video that I've uploaded it but have not released it. And I guess I'll ask you guys in this, and this will be like a double up on it. But I think that at the point I'm at, I can release videos every other week. Or should I release them when I get them done? What do you guys think?
I mean, I would still keep the Friday schedule, but whenever you're done, I wouldn't like try to force the content out. But
Well, like I could definitely do. No, I could definitely do every other week. I feel like a lot of times when I was initially, like the every other week initially for me was a lot. Like I felt forced a lot of the times.
yeah, that's fair.
And I think that every other week is definitely doable and not so forced. Austin doesn't even watch my videos, so you know. We got on the other day. We were playing, and Austin goes, "Oh, there's this balloons tower defense map that I really want to try." And Jay and I started laughing. We're like, "Yeah, we already played it." And there already, brother.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to finish up with? All right. Well,
Yes.
Austin, you were gonna say something. And you just,
thank you guys for being
Stop.
here. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you three for being here, putting up with me.
yes, sir.
And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the little podcast we did here. It's not the usual content, but
Like, comment, subscribe.
and all that fun